What's up, y'all? How's it going? Just wanted to go over a few things. And the reason for me doing this is because the time is coming in this age of Aquarius, the age of I know, because every zodiac has a mantra where you'll be tested on how much light you have and are you vibrating high enough to shift with the coming energies that are soon to come. And by soon to come, I mean in like these next coming up months. Really, this next month on down, that's when that's happening. So I just wanted to give you a couple of tips to help expedite that process. Number one, vibrate on your heart chakra level and above, bare minimum. And by that I mean you have 7 chakras. Melanin people, we have actually 36. I've gotten all the way up to the 14th one, and before that I was at the 11th. So just shooting out, those thought forms to you to let you know it's highly possible. When one of us does something, all of us can do it. Every melanin person can rap, every melanin person can dance, every melanin person has that soul, that ether, that fire. So use this vibranium, shoot that they showed you on Black Panther to its fullest capacity. And one of the ways to do that is by activating your chakras and healing your chakras. And one of the quickest ways to do that, not quick and not microwave quick, we want to get out of this colonizer's mindset where everything's going to come quick. It comes quick with your consistency. It comes as quick as you want it to come. And it's not hard at all. It just takes you to generate, operate, and destroy. And by that I mean operate on your God level. Generate the reality that you want. Take the necessary steps, tools, and visions to operate that reality and destroy the reality or transmute the reality via destruction, via the previous reality that no longer serves you, and that has energy to manifest more realities. Do this all the time. You want a box of cereal but you don't got no milk, generate the idea that you want milk. You operate the car or the cash to pay for the car, the milk. Hopefully it's almond milk. Shout out to my vegans out there, not knocking my meat here. So hey, at the end of the day, we're all in it together, my people. You get that milk and you destroy the previous reality if you're not having any milk. So just to give you an example of how that works. Now, moving forward though, I did just want to say as well that that's one part, and I have a I've saved a 15-minute chakra meditation. It goes through all your chakras, helps activate them all. All you need to do is lay down, or sit cross-legged, or sit in a chair, relax, and listen, and let it do its work. Now, that's kind of one part of it to begin with. Now, like, you kind of want to listen to different ones here and there, especially if you're a beginner. I would definitely advise visualizing the chakra colors. Close your eyes, go into that divine womb, that darkness. Do not be afraid of the darkness. We are a dark tone people. The darkness is from where we come. In the beginning there was darkness, chaos, and from chaos everything will go back to. But chaos isn't bad. Chaos is needed so order can take place, because out of chaos comes order. Duality. But make no mistake, change is the only constant, and change is very embodiment of chaos, ever changing, ever transforming, ever transmuting, ever evolving. So by that very nature, my people, even if you don't want to say that you're comfortable with it, your tone says otherwise. So use this vibranium suit again to manifest, to be that Black Panther, that Killmonger, that in my case Killmonger, that energy that you want to be, because all those energies are within you, as above so below. I'll get into that later. So the chakra video is quite helpful, and you don't gotta use the one that I'll be saving. I have it already saved in the playlist of a chakra. It's called chakra playlist, and I'll make another one called ascension chakra, ascension chakra activation, something of that nature. But just look for chakras on my playlist and they'll be there, or just look up 15-minute chakra meditations. The second part to that as well is kundalini activation. There are plenty of videos, plenty of binaural beats. And mind you, it's just not for kundalini too. You can have binaural beats to help with your kidneys, your mind, healing the body in general. So like I like to give the meta, right? behind the physical, and then I like to give, the application of the physical. The goal of us alchemists is to always be able to look behind the apparent and be the change that causes the apparent, because behind the apparent, that's a change behind it. So the goal is for me to help guide you to be behind the apparent instead of always looking at stuff on the physical. Look at the meta, that ma, that mu energy, that feminine energy, that chaos energy, that negative pole to the positive pole, which is electricity, which is the masculine aspect of the energy, or at least the element that deals with that masculine aspect of things. But yeah, so hopefully you get these guide gems. Mind you, I'm not teaching, because this is something you already know. I'm merely helping you remember as my people. Henceforth, why I said guide. But moving forward, though, Kundalini activation. Kundalini is a fiery force, a cosmic fiery force, and it's feminine in nature. It sits at the very base of your spine. If you look at the caduceus, I believe I mentioned this in a previous lecture, but I'll just speed this up for the sake of this short update, or this short guide on ways to aid in your ascension. If you look at the caduceus, which is the medical symbol that a lot of the colonizers use on their buildings and stuff, or any medical place, those two snakes curving above that stick that's your kundalini. That's how it looks. You can change and visualize these snakes to look any way you see fit. Mind you, we have the serpent on our heads and the crowns for a reason. We respected the serpent. The serpent is a divine figure, has always been with us. That's where that naga, nigga, that whole energy is that naga energy, serpent king or queen. So just giving the basis, just a little our story, not to be confused with his story, but our story lesson on where some of these sayings come from. These sayings are nothing but repeated allegories that always symbolize the same energy, just said in a different form. Gods of many names, energy of many names. So hopefully, you kind of get where I'm coming from with that. Moving forward, though, I would advise listening to one of those. I'll say some in the playlist as well. Listening to one of those, close your eyes. First time, if it's your first time doing it, let it do its work. Get used to the sound. Just relax. I would advise shooting to meditate at least 3 times a month. At the very least, there's no most, like do it as much as you see fit. Meditation is a bit key. But if you truly are not ready to discipline yourself like that, and make it fun for yourself too. The discipline comes in with you actually putting in the consistency. After you put in the consistency, make it fun for yourself. There's different types of, again, binaural beats for the body, the mind, to induce dopamine, to induce DMT. There's cannabis binaural beats for my smokers out there, which that's a whole another thing. Herb is one of the things we've been using, not just the cannabis herb, but natural tobacco and various other natural herbs like lavender, hyssop, SYSSOP. I'll probably do that in a separate lecture on. These are herbs that you can mix with your cannabis or your tobacco, pure tobacco, not the cigarette poison that they give the masses. I'm talking about pure tobacco that you can mix with your pure tobacco to get very potent and spiritual effects, both on the body, the physical, and the metaphysical, the unconscious mind, because that's what this whole thing is. It's linking into what's behind your appearance. So you see this vessel that you see, but on this vessel is 36 chakras plus a whole bunch of energy centers, plus a whole bunch of energy bodies, plus the deity that you see before you within this vessel as well, looking at you through these cosmic eyes that I have, these carbon eyes. So it's many different layers to you as a people, my people. Just saying, not trying to make it difficult, just trying to guide in ways that can simplify the very fabric of us, the infinite. So with that being said, Kundalini activation, it's only 15 minutes. The playlist I'll save on my playlist. Chakra activation, only 15 minutes. So you spend 30 minutes or separate it. You do the chakra here, the Kundalini there. Ideally, definitely probably want to do it on the same day. And definitely I probably would advise, do whatever you feel first. You want to do a Kundalini first, feel free. The chakra, feel free. But this is just a short little bit to just put those thought forms out there. And there are various other methods that you can use, such as certain fruits link in with certain chakras. Certain angels link in with certain chakras. Certain genies or jinns or damians, also known as demons, as the colonizer said it to confuse and demonize our science, because you have 72 angels. As a matter of fact, I got that book right here, so I can show y'all, better than I can tell y'all. 72 angels, okay? They're in your pineal gland, my carbon people, and I'm going to end it on this. Your 72 demonic forces combined make the 144. Really, really. So I would advise you hop to that and get on that. If I knew I had control of 144, not control, mind you, these are like your best friends. Pamian, Baal, Michael, every angelic force has a demonic cab, and vice versa. Aladdin is a good example of this. That's your demonic force. That genie, you ain't never had a friend like me. All that is that's a symbol of your Damians. That lamp that you make wishes to is a symbol of your third eye. So just peep game on how these people, these colonizers, these people that some of our people attribute so much power to, which really they aren't even the head honchos. It's the archons and those behind them, and also the ones who look like us, talk like us, but they're not us. Also known as the boule, or those dirty Moors. Islam talking about Moors out there, by the way, but those dirty Moors out there who have that vendetta to hold down their own people, and to a certain degree, their own people, because a lot of them to a degree come from different star systems and stuff, but get on that later. Anyway, ascension, there you have it. Chakra activation, kundalini activation, are very key. Vibrating on your heart chakra and above is very key. I'll definitely probably expound on that more later, but if you want a video that's already expounded on it big time, there's a brother by the name of Melanite Order, also known as the brother Marvin Jones. He's in my playlist. Please feel free to look that up. You will not be disappointed, and if you are, hey, feel free to go chase it in your own way, tailor it to you, tailor your journey, your ascension, your coming and stepping into your power to you, because only you can walk that path. But yeah, this brother has already touched on this topic beautifully. Also, brothers like Brother Remedy H, who's also on my playlist. All these brothers I mentioned normally have YouTubes. There's some sisters too. I want to be careful what I mention, because this is a subject. If I recommend, I would want y'all to, because I like to end it with brothers and sisters. Conjure Queen is a good one as well, and the DRA, Divine Relationship Alchemy, and her husband, her boo Dream Wise. These are all YouTube channels. Great brothers and sisters. Great old ones, gods, titans, and titanesses out there who are being guys just like me. Even more so, I'm putting in that work. Brother Panic, can't forget Brother Panic, Brother Bobby Hemmett. But if you just want like brothers who already just touched on this recently, and they'll break it down pretty simply for you, Melanite Order and Remedy H, and Conjure Queen 2 as well as a sister, and Divine Relationship Alchemy. These are YouTube channels. Or feel free, when I get free time, I can answer questions as well. But just realize I'll get to you though. It's just not going to be a priority, because again, there are other people who are asking questions. I also have my own ascension that I'm doing. I'm walking this walk as I'm helping others guide and remember, my people. I'm just helping you remember. This is stuff. This is our science. This is what we embody. This is what we already did. You have beings all across the planet who kill, rape, and pillage just to have what's on your skin, not even mentioning the science that is in your mind that you embody as a living, walking, and talking great old winter titan or titaness, or whatever you would like to call yourself in reference to your power that's already within, as the kingdom of God is in man, is it not? So with that being said, shout out to my original women out there. Shout out to my carbon men out there. Shout out to my people. Send y'all favorable outcome vibes. Send that love, light, and healing energy. That's mainly all I got. Increasing your light in general as well helps with your ascension, because the more light you get, remember in my previous lecture with getting your answers out of hell states, the more light you get, the more knowledge you get, because knowledge is just another term for light that our ancestors used, the more it helps elevate your ancestors and pulls them out of those hell realms, because some of your ancestors didn't have the light that you're hearing right now. Some of them didn't, they do, whether to karma in their choices or whatnot. It just wasn't gonna happen for them. So if you're listening to this, that means you probably are the one that came in, made that decision with Akasha, and made that decision within yourself to say, hey, this is the move I'm going to be making to break that bloodline. I mean, who wouldn't want to break generational curses, right? Who wouldn't want to help liberate their ancestors out of hell states? Be that crystals, be that Christ energy, that Christos energy that, this whole world talks about, which really is talking about you as a people. Be that Christos energy. Also, Christ is also the symbol of Pisces, too. That's why a lot of times Christ is symbolized with the fish. Pisces embodies that energy. Mind you, I said energy, not a person. If you want a person, there's El Cristo Negro and El Cristo Negres. The melanin female and male Christ, respectively. And if you want I have one picture of them through the brother Marvin Jones on Melanin Order that I mentioned previously. But Gnosticism is a great system to learn about who these individuals are. They're in the Sumerian mythos of our people. But yeah, that's mainly all I got. Just wanted to make this kind of a quick vid. 1 or 2 or 5 more videos coming soon. And appreciate y'all patience and sending out those favorable outcoming ascension and power vibes. Peace.